The reasons why we choose this project is because nowadays having an alarm system at home is the most effective safety feature that can be installed. Despite it is quite expensive, but there are also alarm systems that is affordable and even can be made by ourselves, just like our project. And the advantages of having an alarm system is that we can achieve a sense of peace of mind, and ourselves, our family, and our home will be safeguarded and secured at all times. So our project only need a small budget, but it will be very effective. So let's get started.
Hello. So the list of components that we use in our project is the first one is Arduino compatible Uno R3. Next one is 1K ohm resistor, and then LED red, also LED green, and 830 holes large breadboard. In addition, the component that we use are light dependent sensor, which is LDR, male-to-male breadboard wire, USB cable, and buzzer.
Hello there. Now I will be explaining about the coding used in the circuit. Well, let's jump right into it. Firstly, we're going to set up a variable integer called sensor value, which will initially start as 0. Then, in the void setup, we will register pin A0 in the Arduino as an input whereby data will be received and processed in the Arduino. Pin 9 and pin 11, however, shall be the output used in the Arduino, while serial begin is just used to allow communication between the Arduino and the computer. Next, we will be looking into the void loop. We are going to make the sensor value, which is the variable integer we set up earlier, equal to the reading of the pin A0 in the Arduino. Serial pin is just used to allow the reading to be projected onto the serial monitor for us to read its value only. And after this, I will be explaining the simple yet complex codes which are essential for the circuit to function as we wanted it to be. For this part of the code, we will be calling it action A. Action A will only be executed if the sensor value exceeds 1000, whereby it will activate pin 9 only but not pin 11, which will allow the green LED in the next circuit to be activated. For this part of the code, we will be calling it action B. Unlike action A, action B will only be executed if the sensor value is less than 1000. When action B is carried out, it will activate pin 11 only, in which it will turn on the red LED and buzzer for 0.5 seconds. Then pin 11 will be deactivated for 0.5 seconds. This sequence is then repeated 10 more times to create a beep beep sound and a red blinking light effect continuously for 10 seconds. The circuit can be divided into three different circuits, which are called receptor circuit, brain circuit, and action circuit, and each of them has their own uses. Receptor circuit detects the instantaneous change of light brightness and sends the data back to the brain circuit. The brain circuit, which is the Arduino, is used to receive and process the data from the receptor circuit and send specific action to the action circuit. Action circuit is used to perform two different actions. Action A are mainly to emit green light from the LED, while action B is used to emit red light from the LED and sound from the buzzer.
Okay, so now on, we are going to look into the steps that we use to assemble our prototype. So let's get into it. Okay, so as the result of the prototype are also included in a video that we're going to look at it right now. Okay, so now I'm going to present about our prototype for our project. So now as you can see, the red light strikes towards the photoresistor, which they will emit, and the green light, as you can see it from this angle, the green light is emitted. Now the piezo hasn't played its role yet. Now let's say if a person has an attempt to try and break into someone else's houses. Now let's say my fingers represent someone is trying to strike another people's house. Then now as you can see, the red light doesn't strike to the photoresistor, thus it will cause the red light to emit, and the piezo will place its role by making a alarm sound. So now even if the person pass through the light, this alarm will stay for 10 seconds based on our coding. So in the next feature, we can actually adjust the setting of for how many seconds that we want it to make the alarm sounds. Maybe we can have it for 1 minute or for 30 seconds. So um, this type of prototype we can actually apply in our daily life. Usually in houses, usually thief happens at midnight. So I think that's all for our explanation from this prototype.
In conclusion, technology can be useful in our daily life. We can gain a lot of benefit from this technology with proper use, as ensuring our safety, and we live in an era that is exposed to many kinds of threats. Arduino thief detector is one of the benefits that we gain from technology to improve our daily life from the perspective of safety. So we may put in our mind that it is better to be safe than sorry when it comes to our well-being. This project result can give us a peace of mind, and probably one day it may save our life. Thank you. This is our references. The first link is where we learn how ADR works, and the second link is where we get this idea for this project, and the third link is the website to simulate our project. That's all for me. Thank you.